in charge. Let's see here.
I'm Judge Miller, the athletic commissioner. I want to welcome you to the Bank.
Tonight, got color commentary in person by Scott Weigel. So if you hear any cussing, it's him and not me. I also have guest color commentary, Ellen Weigel. And my wife will be up here at some point when she's able to cut loose from all of her.
I'm going to turn this over to her when she gets up.
Yeah, you won't want to do that. So we are ready. They just had senior night festivities. I have not filmed one here in the Tupelo facility. The only time I've filmed anything here, it has been for marching contest. We were here last time.
Well, that's right. You're always at the concession stand.
Yeah, we're doing concessions normally, but it's senior night, and I've passed off the baton or the spatula to Matt Stark, Brandon Adams, and whoever else is willing to show up and cook burger.
I see those Panthers coming out of the locker room.
Yeah. Panthers are coming out and loading up into the little helmet over here. Was watching Ripley warm up earlier, and their kicker is of a Latino descent, and he was kicking from just shy of 60 yards and still had room to spare.
60?
Yeah, he was
standing on the 50.
He was kicking the ball from the 48-yard line on the going in side. So
holy cow.
My numbers are right. That's 58 yards, and it didn't just barely ease over the crossbar either. It went through with room to spare. So yeah, it was a low driving kick. So I'm sure he'd have trouble getting it over a lineman.
I'm assuming that's Amory fishing to come onto the field.
Well, I would expect them to be coming on pretty soon. We should be getting a national anthem from the Panther band here shortly.
Now, do they use the drone live footage during the game?
Oh, yeah.
The little classroom that's set up down there?
The little classroom. Got a little classroom here.
So they do a little in-game coaching at Amory now.
Little in-game coaching.
All right.
I don't know if it's actually live or they have to bring it down. I don't know if it transmits or what. Tell your assistant there to go on YouTube and see if it's live.
Yeah. You know how to get on there?
Yeah. We're getting ready. I do not know if my wife's going to make it up here or not. She's probably going to be working that concession stand till halftime. She stresses out over that concession stand now.
Yeah, she was.
I lost my stress over it for tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would,
Yeah, we're live.
playing in the
National anthem coming up.
Old Superior
Amory High School Marching Band. Play ball. Tonight you got a 7-0 Amory team coming up against a 8-0 Ripley team. And somebody, I don't know if it was you, Scott, telling me that Amory was supposed to play Nettleton and they canceled it.
That's correct.
So that's why Amory is not only playing 9 games.
I don't know the history behind that.
Well,
I just know it was canceled.
but Ripley has played 1 game more than Amory. I know Ripley's had some close games. They had a game that they beat Boonville by 1 or 2 points. They beat a team out of the Delta by a point or 2. Amory's been tested once. Caledonia was a somewhat tight game. They did win by a couple of scores, I think, or maybe 1 score, and Caledonia scored late, I believe, to make that a little closer. But Amory hasn't really been tested in any of their other games, which has included games against teams like Saltillo, Tisch County, Corinth, Pontotoc. Pontotoc game was not just a blowout, but I think they beat Pontotoc 17-0.
Well, before the playoffs hit, you want to kind of be tested.
Yeah, they fixing to be tested tonight, I think. I fully expect them to have to play their top game tonight to beat this Ripley team. The only game left for Amory will be on the road next Thursday night in Shannon.
Shannon still play down in the valley.
In the valley, but they got new lights. So I guess we got the seniors coming out here as the captains. While they're coming out, I can show you the crowd. It's a pretty big crowd for an Amory game, but these stands probably seat about 5 times the amount of the population of Amory. So pretty good scattering of Ripley fans over there.
Now, 76, the Williams kid, he's the one that signed with Memphis, right?
I don't know.
I think he did.
I think he signed with somebody.
Memphis.
Amory sending out a whole posse. We're up pretty high, so people walking in and out is going to make this shake because I'm zooming in. See if we can figure out who wins the toss tonight. I hadn't been able to tell on any other games because I was so low
Michael
down.
Bennett, number 58.
Michael Braylon Bennett.
Amory Brown. Number 19, Kyrie Burns. Number 4, Kyrie Neely.
I fully expect Amory to end up with the ball first. They seem to usually get the ball first. Seems like just about every game I've called on the road this year, they always end up starting the game and other team having it right out of halftime. And it hasn't made any difference up until tonight, but I feel like it's probably going to make a difference tonight. I guess you noticed or didn't notice that Ripley has a 18-wheeler, their band.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they've got an impressive transportation system for their band. They've always got a very good band and band program.
Amory got the toss.
Amory will receive.
Amory won the toss, selected to receive.
So I guess they do the Ole Miss approach. Whatever the toss is, they get the ball.
Yes.
Kind of cuts the mystery out of it. You got the Panthers screaming on the...
I think the analytics tell you will have the ball more than the other team if you take it first.
The analytics are never wrong.
Analytics. Surprised I used a big word like analytics.
Yeah. You can't talk over the heads of my audience.
Oh, I know that. I'm just proud that I'm able to talk.
Yeah. So,
Get on your feet. Get your gold up.
get the goal. Here they come.
There's the Tigers.
No, got the eye of the tiger over there.
Oh, the Panthers.
Come the Panthers on the field.
Look at Jason leading them out.
Oh yeah, he'll take the field with him. I believe looking at the number of hats running out there, Amory may have more players overall than Ripley does, but we'll see how the quality stacks up.
It's a good-looking high school team.
Yeah, they are a good-looking team. They're a well-coached team. So we're going to get this thing kicked off now. The Amory team takes a knee right at the 50. We'll get to see that kicker. I completely and totally expect this ball, if that dude's kicking it, to go about 5 yards beyond the end line back there. That guy has a leg. All right, we're about to kick this thing off. Matt Chisholm's watching. He said the commentators on this broadcast are analytical about the analytics. That's exactly right. All right, so you're getting ready to see a pretty good high school kicker right here. Unless they do something funky, I don't see us returning any kicks tonight. No, he
That's
did
pretty
it.
nice
He did
for a
it.
high school kick.
Yeah, he put it right to the goal line.
It's a good return, too.
Yeah, nice return. They got it out past the 20, out to about the 27. So your clock tonight on the broadcast it's not going to be accurate. The clock operator's right here in the stands with me. He's going to do it just as he sees fit, but we're going to make sure we got the score correct. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 26-yard line. Hopefully people will stop stirring around here shortly and we'll be able to see. Have a pass right out of the gate, and it's pretty well covered, but he got about 5 on the play. That went to, I believe that's Galt.
Tight end.
Yeah, that's Galt out there on the right end with that catch. So that'll make it 2nd down and 5. Let's see if we can zoom this in a little bit. That blue turf plays with it. Going to be a keeper by Marento, and he's bottled up after a couple of yards. He's going to be short of the 1st down.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Maybe time to, well, about 1. Actually, they gave him a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
3rd and 1. Maybe time to try Randall on this one.
3rd and 1,
Here we go.
Number 77 for Ripley's a big boy.
Yeah, they got a couple of big ones. 54 is not a baby either. Play clock's down to 10. He will take it outside, and I don't think that play was intended to go outside, but
tough to run between 77 and 54.
Yeah, it's hard to run in there, but he found some territory out around the left end. And he's going to pick up about 10 yards on that, so that's 1st and 10 for the Panthers. This is the opening drive of the game.
Oh, bad decision.
Bad decision. He threw it right into the gut of that Ripley defender. So that's the first turnover of the game. That was looked like a linebacker dropping in coverage right there in the middle of the field, and Marento just didn't see him apparently because he threw it right at him. So Ripley will take over on the Amory 47-yard line.
10 minutes to go.
Yep, 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Good to see how Amory's defense can back up. They're already in field goal range, I can tell you that.
Got him. Got him.
Nice stop right there. They're going to have to make them lose yards to get that fella out of field goal range. I guess he'd have to kick it from 7 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. So,
Yeah.
But I promise you, he's got the leg for it. And just sitting here looking at that distance, it's hard to believe that he could kick that ball that far, but he can.
So you're saying anytime he gets across the 40 or 35?
If it's on a 40-yard line, it's 3 points. So,
all right,
it's
come on,
gonna be a
guys, get out of here.
control quarterback run.
Got him.
And that's going to go nowhere. He may have gotten a yard out of that. So the defense is tightening up. I'm telling you, we really do need to get a lost yardage play right here. It would really help. This is going to be 3rd down and 9 for Ripley.
Third down and 9. Ball will be on the Panther 46-yard line.
And watch number 2 out there. I think we got one of our better guys on him.
Got it.
Looks like Amory's got themselves an interception. So turnabout's fair play. That ball was overshot. He overshot the receiver that time pretty bad, and he paid for it. So we don't get to see if their kicker can kick one that far.
No, I'm glad.
Yeah. Panthers take over now on the Ripley 45 after that return by number 11, I believe it was, for the Panthers. So already a pretty entertaining game. We're kind of basically back where we were, but with a little bit better field position. Couple of men in motion. Play clock's down to 5 seconds. Handoff will go to Randall up the middle, and
54.
Yeah, that's going to be some hard sledding in there.
He didn't move. He just let him come to him.
54 and 77, man, they're going to be hard to split. So that's a yard. And Randall's shifty, but he ain't got that much size. It's not going to end well if he takes one of those big boys right on head to head. That's an impressive looking defensive line.
It is.
Moranto's going to try to go up the middle, and he works his way in there for about 3 more.
He was smart. He stepped around him.
Yeah, you're going to have to go around him. Make it 3rd down and about 6.
Pick up 4 yards on the play. And bring up 3rd down and 6.
I don't know if he picked up 4. I think he got about 3. They were sitting on 2nd and 9. Play clock sneaking down. We like to run that play clock down. We like to shorten the game. Play clock now under 10 seconds. Coming near side. He was very close to being over the line of scrimmage right there. Pass is incomplete. So I'm sure Amory will put the punt team in.
Think they'll punt?
Yeah. Punter comes on the field. I believe that's Kai Dozier.
They've got nobody back deep.
Yeah, they have nobody back, so that's a little concerning if you're along the line of scrimmage.
Well, you just don't want the ball to go in the end zone with nobody back there.
We got the ball carrying down. It's going to be
Great
dropped
job.
down there on about the 2-yard line. So outstanding coverage and a great punt.
7:06 left in the first quarter.
Not really sure why they didn't put somebody back for that. maybe they don't have anybody.
It'll be first and 10 for the Tigers.
So Amory goes 3 and out after the turnover. But they got Ripley pinned deep, so if we can put up a defensive stand like we did a moment ago, we might be in pretty good shape. They got a split backfield. Gonna hand it to the fullback, it looks like, and he's not gonna get anywhere. He may have a yard.
Hey. How'd he get 6 yards out of that?
I don't know. They just gave him 5 yards. Looked like he didn't get anything. Obviously, the Ripley football coach doesn't really care if they're playing, the band's playing really loud during their possession. That one's not going to get 5 yards.
They gave him a couple, it looks like.
Yeah, I think they've moved it forward. Yeah, a couple of yards.
What are they doing down there?
That's going to make it 3rd down and about 4.
It's a pretty good sounding high school band.
Oh yeah, they sounded good. I'm sure the coach over there for Ripley is probably not very happy about it though.
Huh?
All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. Need a stop right here. Oh, that's going to easily get the first down. That was a little extra activity down there from number 76.
Step right there.
Here, you can come through here, Ellen. Come on. All right, 1st and 10 for Ripley after that first down run. Go. One thing I don't like about Ripley is they look too much like LSU out there.
That's right. As long as they don't play Tiger Ag.
Oh, we got
Is that a heat
interruption. No, Ripley's calling a timeout. Yeah, they look a whole lot like LSU. They even got the same lettering on their helmets. Look like LSU and Vanderbilt out there playing.
And they put their initials on the helmet too, like LSU.
That's right. They're the Tigers, but they are black and yellow. I wouldn't call that gold. This is the
Mustard yellow.
Yeah, it's the 3rd set of teams that we've played that are black and yellow. Panata, Itawamba, theirs is more of a gold color, but it's not Amory gold. And then Ripley, all of them are black and yellow / gold. Amory's really the only one that's truly black and gold though. All right, we're ready to play now. Play clock's back going again.
5 minutes to go in the quarter.
Yep, score is 0-0. It's like a run somewhat up the middle. That's going to get about 4 or 5 yards, I think. I believe they stopped him around the 25-yard line. 26-yard line, so this makes it 2nd and 3. Ripley's kind of found some way to move the pile, it looks like. They've got some big boys along the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to stop a running team when they pick up 6 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, 6 yards will get you a long way in football on 1st down. Yeah, he's going to be up close to a 1st down with that run. I believe they probably will give it to him. Yep. Picked up 4. That was just enough. So Ripley is moving the chains.
Number 28, Ward, and number 1, Dobbs on the stop for Amory.
Amory's been pretty well conditioned for games. But I'm going to tell you, the size of that line that Ripley's got is going to start wearing on folks toward the end of the half, I'm afraid. 1st and 10, Ripley. About somewhere around the 30-yard line. The Tigers. They're getting about 2 or 3 yards a pop. That's all you need, really. Yeah, they got 3 yards on 1st down. So Amory's defensive line doesn't have near the size that Ripley's does. But Ripley was playing 3 down linemen on defense. I don't think they got any playing both ways either. I think they got fresh linemen in there. The pile's just moving, Scott. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
They're just moving the whole pile.
Especially when the first man takes it in.
So that's another 4 or 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 1. I don't know if Amory can stop a 3rd and 1 with them big boys in the front.
Our defense looks like it's built more for speed than
it really does. They're
force.
gonna have to try to figure out how to shoot some gaps because they can't go hat on hat with these guys. I don't think they're lining up tight too.
Yeah.
They're gonna go around the end this time.
That's a mistake.
That was a mistake. I don't know why in the world you would do that. That's a terrible coaching call.
Yeah.
All they had to do is just lean forward and get that 1st down. So that makes it 4th and 4.
Coaches amaze me that they outthink themselves.
They just totally outthink themselves. That was I guess he thought he'd lulled them to sleep with that up the middle, but my goodness. I didn't think they'd have a chance in the world of stopping that 3rd and 1.
That's kind of what I said. It built our defense on speed, and that played right into our hands there.
Yeah. You got a little bit of pressure.
Get away from it.
Takes a Tiger roll down to about the 29-yard line of the Panthers, so that's where Amory will take over in a defensive battle so far.
2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Amory was moving the ball a little bit before they threw the pick. Ripley got it and didn't really do anything with it. They turned it right back over on an interception, which actually tilted the field a little bit in Amory's favor, but they couldn't do anything after the interception. Went 3 and out. Got a good punt down to the 1-yard line and downed it, but Ripley moved it out far enough to flip the field back. So now Amory's starting out on the 28-yard line of the Panthers, now starting this drive out. Ranto's going to hand that one out around the near side, and here comes Randall with a run. He's broken loose. Still going. He was just turning like a pinball. And that's one thing that'll work against big boys on the inside is running that speed sweep like that.
I was watching that offensive line on that one, and we had 2 linemen get downfield and block their linebackers, which made that play really work well.
Oh, yeah. So Amory 1st and 10 now down to the Ripley 41-yard line. Rento is in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off around the right end. We got a lot more running room. That's going to be another Amory 1st down. And we got a little extracurricular activity. I believe Ripley's going to.
That's got to be on Ripley.
Yeah, I believe Ripley's going to add another 15 to that run because I can't imagine them putting that on Amory. He just body slammed Randall onto the ground over there.
But you know, so many times they do it both ways.
Oh yeah. Unless it was just egregious.
Yeah, I didn't see what Randall did to cause, if he caused
I don't know. The guy over here on the near side threw the flag, so I'm sure he saw it all. You'll probably get a. No, it's on Ripley. So I guess they're
put it on about the 15.
They're already getting a little bit hot under the collar up there from Tippah County.
I think Amory's decided to let's not run it at 77 and 56.
Absolutely, just running around the end. I mean, they big, but They can't. I'm sure they can't run just real
They're a
fast.
step slow.
So Amory will have the ball on about the 15-yard line of Ripley. First and 10, I should say. Can't get a first down at the 5-yard line. Plenty of time on the play clock. Moranto ran that one right into the
Arms of
thrall,
54.
and they push him back at least 15 or 20 yards after the whistle blew. But
I'd rather just gone straight down, I think.
Bring up second down and 11. Ball will be on the Tigers' 16-yard line.
so
1 minute to
second and
go
11.
in the first quarter.
Yeah, first quarter's about over with, and we do not have a score yet. Not in any hurry to get this play off. It didn't look like. It's 10 seconds on the play clock. Down to 5 seconds. Gonna have to hurry, guys. And that play didn't have a chance.
No.
They're covering really well, and I don't think they can hold. I don't think they can hold those guys out for pass plays. Not for very long. So after that sack, that's going to put Amory probably right on the edge of field goal range.
That'll probably be the end of the quarter.
Yeah,
they don't have to snap this one.
Yeah. Well, they're getting ready to line it up. There's only 7 seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if they get it all. They're just going to try to make them jump.
Yeah.
That's the end of the first. And the score is 0-0.
First quarter.
Another recycled fight song.
The Memphis Tigers.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of Tiger schools use that one.
Oh, yeah. So a defensive battle thus far. I would say Ripley probably has more yards of total offense. Well, no, not really. This drive right here for Amory's covered, it's probably covered 30 or 40 yards. I don't think Ripley's had that many yards. So Amory's probably got the most yardage on offense. But it's been a defensive battle. We'll pick it up with Amory facing about a, what are they saying, 3rd and 19? And Matt Starks done come up here. He gave up on the cooking early. He may have cooked them all already.
May have got them in the warmer.
We supposed to have had some more people coming to help Keston's concession stand because I'm up here. They already got the play clock running. Play clock is down to 15 seconds, and the team just now made it down to the line of scrimmage. Play clock now down to 5 seconds.
Throw it right in the middle. He's got him. Oh, he didn't see him.
He's gonna run it.
Knock him.
He got down to the 10, so it's gonna be a decision for Coach Dampier.
We're going to kick a field goal.
Looks like we're gonna run the field goal team out for an attempt. Ranto had a guy open there, but he was getting pressured from his left. So play clock's down to 12 seconds. Try to see if we can get this lined up. I believe they're going to have to call a timeout. I don't think they're going to be able to get this off in time. No, they did. Kicks up, and the kick is good. So Amory goes up by 3.
Field goal is good by number 25, Guy.
So the Panthers take the lead.
reaction time's a lot better sitting here than sitting at the house.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're live tonight.
Live.
Matt Chisholm's got an Aflac trivia question. What was the original team name of the Tupelo High School Athletics? It was not the Golden Wave. I used to know that. I know it wasn't the Golden Wave always. I remember that story. Should be the Tornadoes because they had a terrible one. Goes the kick. It's going to be the short kick right over to the 25-yard line, and it's covered very well. That's a very good strategy. I like that strategy. That's covered well. And Ripley will set up their third drive of the game from their own 27-yard line.
Richard, this officiating crew's out of Corinth tonight.
Okay.
White hat is Ryan Smith.
Okay. Y'all heard that. If you got any problems with the officiating crew, you know who to get in contact with.
Corinth.
Corinth, yeah. Corinth and Smith. So that's your crew. 1st and 10, Ripley. Going to be a straight ISO play, and he follows that big line and gets about 8 yards.
He's not even looking where to run.
He's just
right
getting
behind the center.
He's getting right behind number 76 and 71, 61, 71, 76, 50. They're all huge. Zoom in there so you can see them.
They might be 6 foot.
Those are some big boys.
285, 295.
Yeah, they're every bit of 285. I believe they're probably north of that.
Probably.
So yeah, it's going to be hard for Amory to stop that right there. I don't know how in the world they can keep them from getting 3 or 4 yards a pop. As long as we can keep scoring, maybe we can outscore them. But if the coach has any sense at all, he'll just keep doing that right there if you're Ripley.
You're going to have to get low on these boys.
Ain't no doubt. 1st and 10 after 2 rushing plays. It comes back to the line, and that they pack that line tight, and it's just pretty much straight dive. I hope he's going to break that one outside.
How about a hold there? Yes.
Yeah, we had a hold, I believe, and there's a flag on the play. It looked more like a block in the back.
Yeah.
Or
I think they tackled number 1 right on the line.
Yeah, he was going to make the play, and I saw him go down awkwardly, so we'll bring that one back. Now you get in a position when you're at 1st and 20, you're in a bit of a position where you might can stop those little dives.
Yeah.
So they'll probably, I would expect, go to the air.
If we don't get too conservative and play a soft defense.
Yeah. The quarterback's first pass was not good.
No.
It was well overthrown and picked off by Amory.
The Tigers ball will be on their own 31-yard line. Special thank you to the North Mississippi Medical Center, Amory, for providing ambulance service for tonight's football
So
game.
this will be 1st and 20 now for Ripley. We're going to run the
back up
dive
the
play
middle.
again, but that's not going to work when you're behind the sticks 20 yards. That won't get you a first down.
Number 32.
I got 5.
Williams on the carry. Tackle made by number 27, Ivan Ward.
9 minutes left in the second quarter.
And that clock's ticking on down with all these rushing plays.
We'll be home early tonight.
Yeah.
Pick up of 5 yards on the play. Had to bring up 2nd down and 15. Ball will be on the Tigers 30.
So you can hear the PA announcer. It's 2nd and 15. Play clock's getting down to 10 seconds. They do not have any. They got one guy split out. This is going to be a quick pass out
Yep.
to that one guy, and he's got some room. He got a pretty hard welcoming there, but that did get him a first down.
That's the first misdirection play they've run, and it worked.
Yeah, they got him put to sleep, thinking that they were just going to run it up the middle, and they didn't really have to do a whole lot to get that one. Toss it outside, and he had plenty of room to run, so that gets them back in their game now. 1st and 10.
Ripley picks up a first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball will be on the
It's on the Amory 46-yard line.
Oh, that play hurt.
Yeah, we need a turnover. There he goes, right up the middle.
Another 6 yards.
Oh, he probably got 8 yards in.
I think they
No, he
marked him
got
shorter
6.
where he was laying.
I think so.
I do too.
But they're literally just bulldozing that middle.
I think the poor lighting helped us on that. They couldn't see where he was laying.
Absolutely. And that blue turf.
That blue turf.
Blue turf does play havoc with the camera.
We need a defensive stop right here.
Yeah, we need us a turnover. I think that's what it's going to take. Going to be another dive play. It's just straight ISO, and they are just mowing right down the middle.
Yep, another 6 yards.
Yeah. I don't think that there's any way Amory can stop them for less than 3 yards on that play right there. Unless those big boys that they got on the line get tired, get worn out. But they're packed in so tight, I don't even think they could shoot a gap.
Yeah, their line has no spacing. They're just
shoulder to shoulder. Yeah,
Ripley picks up a first down.
you know how to
no
get
ability to shoot that gap in there. There's no gaps.
They're going to have to try to get really, really low and make them jump over them or something.
Oh, quarterback keep you.
Yeah, they actually got the guy down that they thought was running the ball. Look at this, we got a special guest that's come up here for senior night.
Senior night. Good.
Yeah, Peyton Wall has made the game.
I didn't really work today. We just had a lunch. Today's like it was worse. I'd rather.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Ripley, and there they go back up the middle. That's going to be another.
They're not blowing the whistle. They're letting him.
Yeah. That's going to be probably 2 or 3 yards.
Number 32.
Well,
Now they stopped him for 2 yards that time.
that's a win for us.
Yeah, that is a win. It is a win. I'm going to start making my way down to the.
We've got 6
field
minutes
here
to go in the second quarter.
All right, 2nd down, and we'll call it 8 yards for Ripley. Deep in the Panther end of the field. Gonna flip this one out. And he's probably got a first down.
He might be a yard short. Or he's right at the stick.
He was right at it. But it's first down. It wouldn't matter because I ain't no way they can stop them for that kind of yardage.
Number 4.
And they are,
Peanut gallery on there.
I have no idea. They are well within Lopez's field goal range, I can tell you.
It's time for a turnover.
Yeah, we need a turnover right here. 1st and 10 for Ripley. They're in the same position Amory was in.
Third man through.
And that's a nice dive play right up the gut.
71 lost his helmet.
Yeah, we had some big boy there in the middle lost his hat.
He's got to go out.
If his college, he'd have to go out.
He's got to go out.
I don't know if it's true in high school or not, but he is going out.
Number 27.
I believe they probably got another jug butt to plug right in that one's place. That is the biggest offensive line we faced this year for sure.
2nd and 4, 5 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah.
Second down and 3 yards.
It's one of those deals where Ripley scores here, you really need to come back and get a score because Ripley will get the ball right out of the gate.
Timeout, Amory.
I don't know. That was probably a wasted timeout because they were getting ready to get a delay of game.
Timeout called by Amory. That timeout brought to you by Renaissance Bank.
Timeout brought to you by Renaissance Bank. All right, so I've checked the comments now, and according to Matt Chisholm, it was the Tupelo Tigers.
Tupelo Tigers.
Thank you to North Mississippi Medical Center and Amory for providing ambulance service for tonight's football
I can
game.
believe that. Tigers is a very popular
Maybe
one.
the Teddy Bears.
The Teddy Bears. Tupelo Teddies. All right, let's get this thing going. Pick this thing up. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Ball sitting on the Panther 8-yard line. Ripley has basically driven this one right down the throat of the Panthers.
Had one pass play.
One pass play, and that was a backbreaker because they had them behind the sticks.
71 back into the game, but
Yeah, they
got to set out one full
Yeah, they
play.
tried to bring him in, but the officials caught it.
That white hat is Ryan Smith.
Ryan
Corinth.
Smith from Corinth, according to commentator. He's going to run straight up the middle and easily get the first down.
Number 11 first on the carry.
It is now 1st and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. It will take a turnover for this to not be a Ripley touchdown, I'm going to tell you.
Somebody's got to break through this line.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to stop this massive offensive line that Ripley has.
Quarterback's got it.
Quarterback's got it inexplicably.
That should be
And
ground.
that's going to be intentional grounding. It's got to be. There is not a receiver anywhere over there.
Saying he got outside the pocket. He gave the motion to
He looked like he was inside, in between the tackles. He just went straight back.
It was close.
Yeah, that was again, coaches just outsmarting themselves.
Well, somebody broke through that line and he couldn't hand it to the first man through, and he had to keep it.
If they were sitting there with 1st and goal on the 4 and couldn't get in the end zone with that line, they don't deserve it. See, they just walk straight in.
You got to have penetration to stop it.
Their offensive line's probably got 30, 40 pounds a man on them.
David Brooks on the carry for the Falcons. Runs it in for a touchdown for Ripley.
Let's see if this guy's got the leg to get it for an extra point. I believe he does. He's liable to knock a hole in the scoreboard back
Like
there.
his number choice, number 99.
99. He can probably kick it 99 yards. So Ripley takes the lead. 7-3. I'm just trying to think. I believe that may be the first time Amory has been behind all season. I'm pretty sure it is.
All season.
I can't think of another time they've been behind unless it was at Caledonia.
That's pretty impressive.
But I don't think they've played from behind yet.
Well, we've had opportunities.
Yeah, we've had chances to be up in this game, but they're going to have to figure out some way to stop that gigantic offensive line.
Well, we can't get a penalty once we get down in the side the 20-yard line and back ourselves out.
Yeah, but I feel like once they get into the playoffs, they're going to hit some people that's got some big lines too. They're going to have to keep running plays around the end and use their speed, and then just hope they can end up with a turnover or something. That one's going to be short and returnable.
Just get down.
Let's go! Let's go!
So
another heat timeout. What's the deal? Timeout Ripley.